Okay, let's talk about selling your home. For pretty much all of us, it's one of the biggest financial moves we'll ever make. But it's so much more than just a transaction, right? It's personal. And the real trick isn't just getting a good price. It's getting through the whole thing feeling secure and confident. So let's dive into how you can do exactly that. And this is really the core question, isn't it? Your home is probably your most valuable asset. The decision of who to trust with it is, well, it's huge. So what exactly does a professional bring to the table that you might not be able to do on your own? Let's break it down.
Because really, at the end of the day, this is about more than just the number on a check. It's about your peace of mind. It's about knowing that every single step, from that first showing all the way to the final signature, is handled securely and with real expertise.
All right, so let's start with the expert you want in your corner. What really makes a certified professional different? And what do they actually do for you?
First off, let's be clear on what we mean. We're talking about a real estate advisor. Think of them less like a salesperson and more like a dedicated project manager for your home sale. Their one and only goal is to coordinate the entire process to get the best possible outcome for you.
Now, this is what's really interesting, the full scope of what they handle. It's so much more than just showing up to unlock a door. It all starts with a deep dive into market analysis to make sure your pricing is spot on. Then they roll out an effective promotion plan to get the right buyers in the door. After that comes expert negotiation, and all the while, they are managing every single tiny detail of the process.
And this is what truly sets them apart. Being certified isn't just a fancy title, it's a validated skill set. An official certification means that an advisor has met some seriously tough national standards for ethics, market knowledge, and client service. For you, that's basically a guarantee you're working with a top-tier expert.
Now, that level of professionalism brings us to a really key idea, the exclusive contract. And I know, the word exclusive can sometimes sound a little limiting, but in this world, it's actually about creating a super focused and powerful partnership.
So let's just tackle this head on. What does signing an exclusive agreement actually mean for you, the homeowner? What are you committing to? And, more importantly, what is your advisor committing to in return?
Okay, here's the actual language from a standard contract. What it really means is that you're agreeing to work with one dedicated pro for a certain amount of time. See, it's not about restricting you. It's about creating this focused partnership where one expert takes full 100% responsibility for getting you the best result.
This slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? You've got two very different paths. On one side, you have all the stress and the security risks of trying to do it all yourself. On the other, you have a guided, secure process. With an exclusive contract, you're not just hiring someone, you're gaining a partner who vets every buyer, handles all the paperwork, and gives your property their total, undivided attention.
So let's talk about that promotion plan for a second. Because when you have an exclusive agreement, what you get is a 100% commitment to marketing your property across every single channel you can think of.
And we're not just talking about one or two things here. This is a full-on, comprehensive marketing blitz. We're talking everything from the classic for sale signs to making sure your home gets top billing on major real estate portals like Inmuebles24 and Lamudi. Plus, you get targeted social media campaigns on Facebook and Instagram, professional websites, the whole shebang, all designed to make sure the perfect buyer sees your home.
Getting all that attention is great, but managing it safely is a whole different ballgame. And this, right here, is probably the single most important benefit of working with a professional: security. This is a flat-out promise. Your safety is priority number one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, walks through your front door without being properly vetted first. This simple step filters out the people who are just curious and seriously minimizes risks. It just gives you total peace of mind. And here's exactly how that works. First, we figure out what the buyer is really looking for to make sure your home is a good match. Second, and this is crucial, we assess their financial capacity to make sure they're a serious, viable candidate. Only after they clear both of those steps do we even think about scheduling a visit. This protects your time and, most importantly, your security. Now, this commitment to security and professionalism doesn't just stop once you've accepted an offer. Oh no, it continues all the way to the very end of the process. To make sure the final handover is totally smooth and conflict-free, a detailed inventory of the property is created. This little document is a lifesaver. It protects both you and the buyer by clearly spelling out what's included in the sale. No confusion, just total transparency. From hammering out the final terms to coordinating with notaries and managing mountains of paperwork, your advisor is with you every step of the way.
Their job is absolutely not done until those keys are successfully in the new owner's hands and the whole process is complete.
And really, that just says it all, doesn't it? Anyone can try to sell a house. That's a transaction. But managing a secure process, well, that's a professional service that protects your investment, your time, and your sanity.
So the final question isn't just, do you want to sell your house? It's how do you want to sell it? The choice between uncertainty and security, well, that's all yours. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.